Hello.
Hello.
You know what's so funny is I did that countdown and then I forgot to press go live. It had like 4 seconds left and I was like, oh, go live. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I see that some people are here already. Hello, Olivia. Oh, that Jana was here earlier. She's like, is it time yet?
It is
Also,
time.
Jana and Anna, I realized that you're both mods for this, and I was like, their names rhyme. Jana and Anna. And you guys have so much power now. You guys are living it up. Hi, Erica. Hello, Grace. Lexi. Um, how's everybody's Saturday going? What have you done anything this morning?
No. I've been up really. I've been waking up so early lately, but like not being productive.
Oh, I'm glad you're happy to be here. Obviously, guys, this is to celebrate me getting 50,000 subscribers. I usually keep my reading sprints just on Patreon because being in front of a lot of people is crazy. Like we already have more people here than I normally do on Patreon reading sprints, and I'm like, I'm nervous.
We're being perceived.
Teacher of the Year by M.A. Wardle. I've never heard of this book. Have you?
I think so. It has like a cute cover.
Oh, is it like a cute book? It's not like a
I think
serious book?
if it's the one that I'm thinking of, it's like a cute romance cover.
Oh, okay. Also, thank you, Erica.
Oh, thank you. I was like, is this too much arms? Too much arms for the public?
Anytime I show my arms, I'm like, oh, this is too much arms. I usually just like force myself to do it anyway, but I'm always like, this is too much.
Yeah.
Also, it's hard for me to keep up with the comments now that it's on like live. But all right, sorry, I'm gonna catch up, guys. Thanks for all the congratulations. I appreciate it. It's kind of funny because I was like, oh, I hit 50K, and then I got 400 more subscribers, and I was like, guys, slow down. Slow down.
We just do reading sprints every week now.
I'm like, I just suddenly keep hitting milestones. I keep having to. I think I probably, let's be honest, I probably won't do public reading sprints again until I like hit 100K.
Yeah.
It's a 50K only privilege. If you want them, you have to go on Patreon. Oh my god, do you like? Oh, I was about to say, do you like lessons in chemistry? But then she said, but finding it a bit of a drag. Yeah. Does Karen McManus still only write YA, or has she written any adult?
I don't know.
I've only ever read One of Us is Lying, and it was not good.
I don't think I read any of her books.
I read it back like when I used to like read like YA thrillers and stuff. So thanks, Emily. I keep drinking I have a comically tall straw. Dr. Pepper.
See, I also got a little soda for the sprints. I was like, let me just get a little treat.
I didn't have time to eat lunch before, so I was like, I'll just drink the soda. I will eat, but I was like doing my makeup and stuff, so I didn't have time. Erica's being so productive, packing and getting her life together. Wait, are you moving, Erica? Is Erica moving or going on a trip?
I don't know.
No, you gotta let us know, Erica.
Okay.
Okay, Jasmine loves it. I'm so sorry, Jasmine. I didn't read your comment before I said that I didn't love it. The comments are moving so fast for me. Next of Kin. What's that? Is that a romance?
Yeah, that's a romance.
I mean, obviously, it's Gianna. It's definitely a romance. But... what is it about? Do you know?
No. I can picture the cover. I think, well, I know this author has a cover that's illustrated with a bald man on it. Or maybe he's like shaved really close. That's what I'm picturing. I don't know if it's that one though.
Is it incest? Next of Kin. Also, Sidetracked by S.C. Abbey. That's a good choice. Good choice.
Which one is Sidetracked? Is that the second one?
I don't listen. I read them as a bind up, so I don't know what's what. I do not know. But hi, Pari. So thank you, fellow Sarah without an H. Oh, she's going to Toronto. Cute.
Oh,
I've never been to Canada. Have you been to Canada?
I went to Montreal a lot when I went to school in Vermont.
You are honestly very well traveled. Like you've been a lot of places.
Yeah. Not not recently, but
No, but when you were younger, like
yeah.
high
I
school.
travel with my mom.
Your
Hello.
audio. Yeah, okay, sorry. Your audio was weird for a second.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's good now. It's good now.
Okay. I would travel with my mom on her business trips, and she's a little
yeah.
girl traveler.
But you guys also did like family vacations because didn't you go to like Italy?
Yes.
See, my family wasn't like that. We went to Florida when I was in middle school.
Oh, fun.
Also, New Zealand, 6 a.m. That's crazy. Thanks for joining us, Brianna. The Phoenix Keeper, Cozy Fantasy.
Oh, I put this on my TBR recently.
Is it on your shelf?
No, I don't think it's come out yet. Or maybe it just came out. I think I'm getting it in a book box that I forgot to cancel.
Martha subscribes to a lot of book boxes. Yeah, I was just gonna say Martha subscribes to a lot of book boxes, so I think that she probably got it through that. A lot of my patrons subscribe to a lot of book boxes and like book of the month and aardvark. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys. They always talk about like, what are you guys picking for aardvark this month? Oh my gosh, not reading me. Honestly, I was in a reading slump a lot after those Amish romance books. It was hard for me.
Yeah,
those put me in a slump for sure.
I don't know if I've been in a reading slump. I've been in a Love Island is taking up all of my time slump.
I'm so upset that you're just not keeping up with you. Although I'm behind on UK too, but like,
no, I'm keeping up. I'm just now watching what's on Hulu. I'm not.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm like a week behind.
I might have to start doing that too. I don't know. I'm like, I the last episode I watched of UK was Monday, I think. So I have like Tuesday through Friday to watch.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You get the same spot then.
You know what it is this is just like just having come off of All Stars. This is just she's not the same.
No, and it's hard because Love Island USA is so much better right now. I know you're not watching that, but
I'm so upset because I'm not watching US. If anyone watches Love Island, please. I know that some of Riley's patrons watch it.
No, but my patrons made me make a channel for it because they were getting annoyed.
Well, this is like when they were all talking about the new Crescent City book, and you were like, "Here's a channel, go talk about it there." Yeah, Martha does. Okay, Martha is like the queen of having like special edition like boxes. Like she's always like, I'm subscribed to this. What's that horror Lumacrate box? She's got that one, and then she's got regular Lumacrate and all these things. She has like a really nice shelf of like fancy books. I actually feel like I've been getting better about reading recently. Like I've been like picking up the pace.
Yeah.
That rereading books vlog also took me a long time. I almost scrapped that one, guys. I literally almost didn't post it. I almost made it a Patreon only one because I was just like, ugh, I hate this. And then I started editing it. And I was like, oh, actually, it's kind of cute.
I feel like in theory, rereading favorite books sounds fun.
But then it's like making a video where you're rereading things. You're like, okay, is anybody gonna find this interesting? Although I think it ended up working out because it had been so long since I reread these books that it was almost like I was giving like a fresh review. Because I had been like since 2015. I just couldn't believe Fangirl held up so much. I was so excited.
I know, that's surprising.
I'm really excited for her Rainbow Rowell's adult romance now, Slow Dance. It was Jana. Jana asked for the love.
I didn't want to call her out specifically, but yeah.
Erica's like, I'll do it. Okay, Joey Essex. There's theories, guys. So Joey Essex is on the season. He is for those who don't know that aren't patrons, Anna is British. And so I asked her because there's this guy on it, Joey Essex, who's like a very famous British reality person. And I was like, who's this man? And apparently he's from a show called The Only Way is Essex, right? Towie?
Yeah.
And he's just famous for being a reality star, and he's on this season of Love Island. But this girl came in who he dated before, but their energy is like are you guys lying that you broke up and just are together? I think here's what I think. I think that they did break up. Like I don't think they're lying about that. My theory is that they were DMing on Instagram because she even said, "Oh, he reached out to me in April." So I'm like, I think they had rekindled, but then they were like, let's carry on with this Love Island thing. And that's how she got on the show. Yeah. That's what you think too, right?
I think that too, yeah.
Yeah. Why were you surprised, Erica? Fangirl was so good. Is this Erica's way of saying she hates Fangirl?
I'm so surprised.
Okay, I've never read Anne Rice before. Have you?
I read
The Mayfair Witches?
no. Claiming Sleeping Beauty or something like that. And it was
The crazy one? Oh,
unhinged.
that's like the crazy sex one.
Yeah, and I read that before I was like reading a lot of smut. So I was like,
No, that one's also like a lot of non-consent stuff.
yeah.
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 No, I know this because when I was in high school, I used to do this thing where I would just decide to like get into a franchise. So like I was like, I just watched all of the Anne Rice like vampire movies, like Queen of the Damned and like I was like watching all those movies back for some reason. And so then I was like curious about Anne Rice. So I went on the Wikipedia page and I read the Wikipedia page about that Sleeping Beauty series. And I was like, and I was Christian back then. So I was like, not in this Christian house.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, this is Erica. Do you like fangirl? Oh yeah, Lexi reread Fangirl recently. Also, hi Wen. I like how the emoji didn't work. So it says hand yellow heart red. That makes me wonder. I'm like, did you memorize how to type in the emoji? And then she forgot to put a space in. That's true. A lot of people love Carry On.
That wasn't my journey.
That wasn't my journey either. I gave Carry On like 2.5 stars. To me, Carry On felt like someone who doesn't normally write fantasy decided to write fantasy without doing any world building.
Yeah.
She was just like, what if I dropped you in their last year of school and I didn't explain anything about the world? What about that? And I was like, okay. Erica's like, well, actually, I don't like care about Love Island either. Oh yeah, there is a show. I forgot there's a new show.
I want to watch it. I heard it's really good.
I've seen like clips from it on YouTube, and it looks fun. Looks good. Yeah, they were doing a journey. So hi Sarah, how are you? How are your kittens? Lily and Daisy? Question mark. She named her. Okay. So we were doing reading sprints, and she's like, guys, I just got like kittens. What should I name them? And we were like shouting out names, and then one of my other patrons, Lily, we were like, oh, she was like, name it Lily, and then she was like, all right, I'll name it Lily after you. So then she has one of her cats' name is Lily. Okay, this is fair. This is fair. Also, I totally understand why people love Carry On. Like, oh my god, I don't know if you remember, but Kat from Catty-tastic, it was like her comfort book. She read it like 12 times.
Oh yeah,
that was like her thing. Listen, when I say I get it, I mean I don't, but I get it in that we all have different tastes. Oh, that would be a very good book to read, like if you're starting college.
Yeah.
Also, if like you're like an anxious person, like Kath or something, and you're like feeling nervous about college. I just don't even think about college because I was in a cult, so it's college. I don't like to think about it too much because then it makes me feel like I missed out on like a crucial part of my life. But then I'm like, listen, it's fine.
You know, you had other things on your mind.
God, Jesus. Yeah, no, I was, yeah. Okay, you know what's funny though is we're getting, so I posted that video where I like talked about being in a cult in the end of 2022, but because I've gotten so many more subscribers, we're getting farther and farther and farther from that video. So I think a lot of people haven't seen it. So I think in a recent video I mentioned like, oh yeah, when I was in a cult, and someone in the comments was like, excuse me. And I was like, I think I might need to start directing people to that video. Like, hey, you want to know about my cult days? There's actually a video on my channel.
That's like a fundamental part of your lore.
I was also a fundamentalist, so that makes sense. It was intense. Oh, I think you know what it was? I think I mentioned it in my Amish video, and obviously the Amish video brought in a lot of new viewers. And they were like, wait, hold up. When I was in a religious cult. Also, hi, Casey. You're not that late. Oh, reading journal. Oh my god, I abandoned my reading journal. I used to be so into like you used to as well do the reading journal thing.
Yeah, but just like it was just so hard.
So
hard to keep up with.
Hello, Ashley. Also, this feels like a question, just a random question, but we'll answer it. What are some romance books that you really enjoyed? from no one.
Just in general?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This just came out of the blue in the conversation, and with the handle no one asked.
Okay, let me think. That's just
maybe recent enjoyment.
I really liked oh my god, that one that I just read, Twice Shy. Oh. Okay, I did, but
in the vlog you were ranting and raving.
No, I did.
Literally in the vlog, you're like, oh my god, this is so good.
Okay, this is what happens with romance books, is that immediately upon finishing, I'm like, live, laugh, loving, it was such a great time. And then the next day, I'm like, I don't remember a single thing that happened in that book.
Also, okay, oh my god, I thought that this comment from Erica was saying that my Amish romance video made her subscribe, and I was like, Erica, I thought we had a longer history than that. But I realized I think she meant my cult video. Yes. Which that was a long time ago, but I was like, Erica, I feel like we've been having a relationship for a while. A lot of people don't know my lore. A lot of my patrons don't even know all my lore because they're like newer subscribers. A lot of people are like, you used to be blonde, ? And I'm like, I was blonde for almost my entire life. I was just gonna say, Riley, have you ever had a different color hair? And then I remembered your bisexual red that you did.
Yeah. It's the pipeline. When you come out as bisexual, you have to dye your hair red.
But it has to be that purpley red.
Yeah, the burgundy, like wine.
Yes, it does. It has to, yeah. It is bisexuals and theater kids, which there is a Venn diagram there that dye their hair that color. Because every theater girl has had her hair that color at one point. You know what, sassy Sarah? It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Cults are easy. They're easy to be in. Here's the thing. I don't think current me is susceptible to cults. I grew up in it. And I also understand why people join them in college, because you're like looking for community. You know?
Yeah.
That's not really your vibe, though.
No.
Oh, wait. Let's back up. What romance book were you trying to say that you enjoyed?
Twice Shy.
Oh, by Sarah Hogel.
Yeah.
Although I saw somebody in your comments was like, oh, You Deserve Each Other is my favorite one by her, but that's the one that I DNF'd. I was like,
okay, there was a bunch of comments saying that book was so good. I'm gonna read it because your taste in romance is not my taste in romance.
No, I think what you wanted to say.
We don't align there usually.
You wanted to say your taste in romance is bad. That's what you wanted to say. I forgot about reading journal for years on end, I think. Although I started one and it's like I put a lot of effort into it, so I kind of just want to like take it and revamp it. Like I don't even really want to keep a reading journal anymore, but I hate wasting. So I'm like, I might just take it and revamp it and do it for 1 year to use up the journal and then like never do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that really cute one that I got. And then haven't been keeping up.
See, this is proof because Fari subscribed like last year and Fari was like,
although Fari's like, I don't know that blonde lady.
She was like, who is that? I also got a lot of comments on the rereading favorites where people were like, you look so different, which I do. I was also like 23 in those videos, so I was like really young. Like my voice was higher, which is crazy because like, you know, when your voice changes over time, you don't even realize it's changing. Because I'll even watch some of your old videos and you sound different as well.
Yeah.
Like not even necessarily your voice, but just like, I also was talking like really slow back then. And I was like, that doesn't even make sense because I've never been a slow talker. I actually got a comment from somebody recently who was like, hey, English is not my first language and listening to you is really difficult. She said that she was like, I'm proud of myself because I understood everything, but I felt like the video was on 2 times speed.
Well, you're doing a service. You're challenging.
I did. Well, I actually said next challenge, watch it on 2 times speed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Emily had the burgundy.
See, it's the rite of passage.
I'm probably not. I might not read during sprints today. I need to film my mid-year freak out and then maybe edit. So what about you?
Yeah, I have to edit stuff. I might read. I just don't know what.
That's fair. Sarah said, I need to go a hair dye. It was rite of passage. You know, I'm telling you guys, this happens to the best of us to join a cult. Also, I'm so behind in the comments. Okay, guys, today we are gonna read during sprints because I have stuff to do. Anna's trying to expose me that we don't. Okay, guys, so to give you some backstory, sometimes I'm notorious for we do sprints for like 7 hours, but in the 7 hours we do 1 or 2 sprints.
Yeah.
We're not doing that today though. Not today, Satan. I'm Satan. Yeah, I've had times where someone's already on 2 times speed and I check I'm like, "Oh, can I like I'm like I need to put this on 2 times speed," but they're already on 2 times speed. I'm like, "Ugh."
Mhm.
I kind of wish it went up to like 2.5.
Well, that's why you need to get the Chrome
You
extension.
have a Chrome extension. You probably told me about this before. I don't remember you saying
Because
this.
I watch everything on a higher speed. I watch Netflix. I watch like everything. You could just keep the plus
Oh my
button.
God, this would be perfect for when I watch Love Island on Hulu.
Yeah.
You know, I do watch Netflix already has it built in, so I already do it on Netflix
But
because
it only goes up to 1.5.
yeah, it's true. When I watched Ella Enchanted the other day for my vlog, I watched it on 1.5 because I think I'm just too loyal to the book. I was just like, oh, hurry it up. Although I could not stop thinking about how perfect Anne Hathaway's nose was.
Mm.
I was like, should I get a nose job?
No.
That is the one. I talked about this it was a Patreon vlog, but I talked about this where I was like, that is the one plastic surgery I always am like, what if? I don't think I will do it. Reading amongst the yapping? Yes. Yes, we are going to. Ooh. The Hating Game was like one of the first like smutty romances I ever read.
Yeah, same, I think.
I think that and like Tessa Dare, like and some Regency romance were kind of my first.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like if I go back to my Smutathon vlog, like so for those of you who don't know, Riley used to host a readathon called Smutathon. I remember I was like, ooh, reading smutty books.
And it was like Tessa Dare.
It's yapper hours. Yeah, no, it was Tessa Dare. It was like Tessa Dare and like I don't remember. There was like I think it was all I don't know. I would have to go back on that. I might have read the kiss quotient in that video, which the kiss quotient actually does have a lot of sex.
Yeah.
Fari was like, I have things to watch. I need to be done as quickly as possible. Fari literally lives like 10 lives. She's always like, this morning I was at the lab doing this job, and then I went to 3 classes, and then I was a TA, and then I went to my tutoring job, and then I went to this other place. And I'm always like, your schedule stresses me out. Oh my God, 5.
Oh,
that's crazy.
that is crazy.
I think the fastest I've ever gone like on an audiobook was maybe like 3.5 or something.
Yeah, same. But that's like specifically for a narrator who's just like going so slow.
This was so my very first Patreon video, which was that Mafia one where I was reading Mafia one. I read that Mafia one where he like pulls out her tampon.
Mm-hmm.
That book was so bad. That's the only book I've ever put on 3.5. I was like, I had to put my AirPods in and I like really honed in and I was like, I need to be done with this immediately. Okay, we're getting more this sorry. I'm laughing at the name. You euthanize Thriller audiobook Rex. Oh my God.
In My Dreams I Hold. Wait, actually, I haven't listened to that on audio.
Yeah, I was like, no, I haven't. No, don't recommend that because
no,
I don't know if the narrator is good.
I was just thinking of a thriller that I liked.
True Crime Story by Joseph Knox. Is that his name? That's his name, yeah? The one that I want you to read.
Yeah.
That one's really good. It's a full cast. I'm looking at my shelves. That one, like, I would call out as, like, oh, it's a good audiobook. I've also listened to They Never Learn by Lane Fargo on audio, but I don't know if it's, like, the audiobook's not stand out, but the book is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one that, like, has a good audio.
How did you rate Night Film?
3 stars?
No, how'd you read it?
Oh, I said, how did I rate it? I listened to I did both because there was a lot going on in that book.
Well, I was wondering if that audiobook was good because I've only ever physically read it. Like, how'd they do the mixed media and the audio?
It was all like one narrator.
Oh, then never mind.
Wait, I was just thinking of one that was good. If We Were Villains, I think is a good audio.
Oh yeah, If We Were Villains has a good narrator. I like that narrator. Okay, this is YA and it's not thriller.
So not at all what they asked for.
The Diviners, though, by Libba Bray has the most amazing audiobook, and it's spooky. So spooky vibes. There's ghosts in it. I don't know if I never feel lost at one time. But I will say, if someone has if there's a British narrator, sometimes I have to do 2.6. You know. I'm like, Fari, you need to go rest.
Okay, but this is when I had that one day where you were like, oh my God, you were so productive. And I was like,
oh my God, guys. Yeah, I forget what it was, but you were like, oh, I think you did a lifestyle vlog on your Patreon. And I watched it. And then I sent you a message being like, oh my God, you did so much that day. The tampon. What was that one called? It was
Your Mafia?
Yeah, the Mafia one. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called it literally Mafia was in the title.
Mafia Obsession.
Yes. Okay. Yes, that's what it was called. That was what it was called. He was like a vampire. I'll leave it at that. You know. Yeah, I would say the audiobooks for these two are good as well. The Last Housewife.
Yeah.
Because it has the podcast element. Yeah, I really liked the True Crime Stories audiobook though, because it is a podcast. I'm nervous to have you read it though, Riley, because I keep recommending it to people and not everyone loves it. And I'm like, stop. Gabby read it, rated it 3 stars.
I did have someone, I don't remember what video it was, because I don't think I mentioned this book, but I did have someone comment that they did not like that book and they didn't think I would like it for a reason that's
fine. I'll pick out something else. I think I know what.
I will still read it. I just
No, I can't. I'm too sensitive. Okay, I gave it 5 stars. Katie Colson gave it 5 stars, and Meg gave it 5 stars. Do we famously have a lot of books in common with them? No, but the 3 of us gave it 5 stars.
I'll still read it. You just can't get your feelings hurt if I don't like it and I roast it.
I actually can't. I'm gonna pick something else.
Wait, did I tell you that my uncle read it and he didn't like it?
Okay, I thought he said it was okay.
I was being nice. Okay, because Sarah recommended my uncle some books. He read 2 of them, loved them. This third one, True Crime Story, he did not live, laugh, love.
How much did he hate it?
Well, okay, he's not as critical of a reader as us, so him being like, oh, it wasn't that great is like, it was dog shit.
Well, okay, no, you did tell me that. You did say it wasn't that good, is his like that was a 1 star. You know, we do know this about 50 Shades of Grey. I had to, for those you don't know, I have well, not everyone knows the lore, but I have a long history of the drunk literacy videos where I would drink. My friend Megan is a teacher, and she, students are just getting more tech savvy, and she teaches middle school, but they are finding things, and she was like, I can't have that be online. So I had to private them all, but I'm putting them they're on Patreon now. So you can see the old ones. And so Anna had never seen it, the original 50 Shades of Grey drinking game. I'm surprised you didn't know that. I feel like that's a very famous thing about 50 Shades of Grey, that he takes out her tampon. Is it not?
Yeah.
That's true. The accents are very strong in it. Listen. I'm not looking at my patrons right now, but they're reading one of my favorite books right now, and they are I had to mute the channel, guys. I'm going to confess. I had to mute it. I can't talk about it with you guys anymore. I couldn't be a part of it. Oh yeah, Lexi, you've been with me for a long time. OG. Also, what are you're not filming anything today, are you, Riley?
I should film my mid-year freak out, Will I?
Oh yeah, The Passengers is a really good thriller audiobook.
Oh yeah, that is, yeah.
I like how we're still talking about it, but the person who asked has not been in the chat. That's the thing. So she had like she had a video that she made when she turned 22 that was like her and her friends recreated the 22 video by Taylor Swift, like Taylor Swift or whatever.
Yeah.
And her students found it and they were like making fun of her. And I was like, and then I was like, Megan, how'd they find that? And she's like, well, my YouTube channel was my full name. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
She said, even updated to my new married name. Like she had like completely updated it to Megan's last name. I was like, girl. Guys, I don't know where I'm in a sensitive period of my life. Now, am I known on my channel for roasting books? Yes. But I feel like when I roast books on my channel, I'm not targeting anyone because I don't know what everyone's favorite books are. I'm just speaking into the ether. Versus on Patreon, it feels directed at me. I think I know what spoiler somebody told you about True Crime Story.
Yeah.
The ending.
Well, because I think no, it's a spoiler. Okay.
Okay.
Because I was trying to remember what video someone commented it on. And I think it was because there was another book that something similar happened. And they were telling me.
If they told you.
I'm like sending it to your brain. Know what I'm talking about.
I think I might. Anyway. I'm annoyed. Anyway, I'm not going to have you read that. I'm going to pick something else.
I'm still okay reading it. Like, I trust you.
No, I can't. I cannot. Anyway, we are. Okay, here's the thing. It makes sense on who I am, what kind of Patreon I would make. We would all just be, we all have strong opinions. Mm-hmm. And nobody on the Patreon has the same reading taste. Like Lily loves to read like literary fiction. Like she's like Miss Intellectual. And then like Fari loves to read what are those Chinese novels? The light novels?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Those. Oh, well, I guess there is crossover though. Like a lot of people share about fantasy and thrillers and stuff, but whatever. It does. You have to get invested in Veronica and Stoker.
Book 4 is my favorite.
Which one is book 4? What's the plot of that one? Or not like, don't spoil it, but like, what's the mystery?
That's the one where they like go to the island.
The wedding. I love that one. That one's also my favorite, I think. I like that one a lot. What's the third one?
The third one is like the Egyptian.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, the second one, the opium den part, yeah, questionable stuff in it, but it's so funny. Like when her interaction with Stoker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the part, like, because Kayla read it and she like talked about that scene from the opium den where she was like, and Kayla doesn't get giddy very often. She was like, and as we all know, Katie Colson is like would literally die from Veronica Speedwell. Okay, everybody's saying book 4 is their favorite. So just so we all know, you just have to sit through 3 books to get to 4. We've talked about this before. You know, when people, I think you've said this before, when people are like, it's a good series. You just have to read 2 books to get to it. And you're like,
that's very different because we obviously think that all of Veronica Speedwell books
are great. I do think all of them are good.
But it's when people are like, no, book 1 is terrible. You just have to read it to get to your book. I'm like, I will not be doing that.
That Guild series, I don't understand what's going on with that. Literally, everyone is like, the first one's so bad, but the second one's so good. And I'm like, do I even have to read the first one then? Because also, I think the second one is not even following the same people. So I'm like, why do I have to read it? Although, I'm going to be upfront, I don't think I'd like any of the Guild books based on my reading taste. I remember Reagan read it in a vlog once, and I was like, this doesn't feel very Reagan to read Guilds.
Interesting.
Sometimes Reagan surprises me. I'll like tune into one of her reading vlogs and she's like reading the smuttiest book ever. And I'm like, what?
Okay.
I had to be silent for a second. Thank you. Okay, your patrons get it. They get it. They get it. Anyway, I'm not trying to start a discussion. I was like, I muted the chat. Get in a discussion about it. As someone who's read ACOTAR, the first book is fine. I don't know if I would. You know what? I think people are just so like obsessed with saying ACOMAF is the most amazing book ever. Which, gonna be upfront, I read all of ACOTAR and I DNF'd ACOMAF. So what does that mean? What does that say about it? Boring. And I read it in like 2017 when I had bad book taste. Anyway. We should do a sprint soon. Oh my god, I didn't set up a timer or anything. Let me get a timer.
I don't know what I'm gonna do during the first sprint. I guess sit here and ponder. I don't know.
just like leave your camera and just stare into the camera. How long should we make this sprint? If I'm filming, I think I need a full hour.
Yeah.
I also need to eat something. So I'm all right. We're going to do an hour. We normally do 45, but we'll do an hour. Sorry, I'm setting it up. Okay. I set up, I don't know. I always forget how to use StreamYard. Because now that I pay for it, I like made all these like layouts and I don't know. I'm just going to share it like this. And do that. That looks good, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Just cover the time.
This one's fine.
I like this one. We were like, all right. I'm going to start it. All right. We'll be back in 1 hour. So at 3:37 Eastern Standard Time. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How is everybody doing? What did you do during your sprint?
I was editing, and then I also was spying. I have a new neighbor moving in today, so I was like trying to see who they are, see if they're normal, unlike the last people.
Did I film my video?
No.
To be fair, I ate my lunch and I was talking to Erin, and I still have a headache. Like I have a headache right here.
Right there.
I have a headache, a really bad headache, and I ate my lunch, and now I'm drinking water. And also, I realized that to film the mid-year freak out, I needed to I don't know, like plan my answers.
Yeah.
Because I needed to I kind of have forgotten everything I've read this year because I've read like 50 books, and so I was like, what was my favorite book so far? Honestly, going through my reading was kind of depressing. I was like, I don't really feel like I have that good like I've been that excited about anything I'm reading this year.
I can't even think of what your favorite book might. Well, I might know. Yeah. Well, maybe.
What's your guess?
Here, I'll put it in the private chat. You can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. I did go with that as my answer.
Okay.
Are we not? Am I not supposed to spoil it?
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to.
Spoiler, guys! I'm gonna say "Funny Story" by Emily Henry. No, I would definitely say that that's probably my favorite so far this year. Like I was kind of just going off of like what book, and then I probably would say like Hellbent, but that fits for the best sequel of the year.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna keep going down the list because then I'll just give you my entire Ready Free. Also, thank you. Did you see the butterflies? I did take some Tylenol, girl. I took some like when I woke up, and she's just not going away. Listen, how much am I allowed to take? I don't know. Headache girls, let me know.
I'm not the person to ask because I will take too much.
Also, what's Loki doing?
I don't know.
He's just dissociating. He's just into the distance. 27 and a half pages. That's good. Oh, serious. Next of kin. You got it now. Got a doctor sister. Oh my god, everybody keeps like my IRL friends keep begging me to read the new Abby Jimenez. Megan and Katie were like, "Oh,
just for the summer or something."
Like, it's so good because the adoption thing made me think of it because that's about a guy. He has to like adopt his younger siblings, and I keep telling them like, I don't know about all the children.
Yeah.
But they keep swearing up and down it's so good. Megan said it was almost better than Part of Your World, and I was like, whoa, crazy. Oh, Clown in a Cornfield. I've never felt compelled to read that.
I read it. It was fun.
It's fun?
It's not like my favorite, but it was fun. I actually think I read that for the first summer ween that I participated in.
Oh, that's cute. Oh no, my hair sucks. Oh no. I drank 2 alcoholic drinks last night, and I think that's why I have a headache today. I always drink stuff with a lot of sugar too. Also, this eye keeps twitching. I can just feel it twitching. It doesn't feel great.
I'm like looking at it. Let's see. Let's all stare at her eye and see. I can't tell.
I was thinking that too, that you and Loki matched, like with his little bandana.
Oh, yeah.
He's wearing the same bandana for a long time.
Okay, I do wash it. It was Lady's bandana, my old dog.
Oh, that's so sweet. I didn't know where he got it. I just knew that he wore the green one. Like
it was hers.
No, listen, when I put a bandana on Billy, she keeps it on until it falls off.
He doesn't like when I take he doesn't like to not wear something. Did he if I take his collar and his bandana off, he doesn't like it.
Did he know Lady?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying he specifically would get upset if you took the bandana off, and I was gonna cry because I was gonna be like, does he know it's Ladies?
Well, okay, this is like such a sad story, but when we put Lady down, he screamed all day.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
And it was like a noise I've never heard an animal make. You're gonna cry off your makeup before you
I'm just gonna let it. Actually, that's bad because it's gonna roll into my wings. Sorry, any story about a dog?
Oh my God, you cry so fast.
Okay, I cry so easily about pets. If I even think about that episode of Futurama where about his dog, I will cry. You know what episode I'm talking about?
I've never watched that show.
Okay, so the plot of Futurama. If you don't know, is Fry the main character? He's a pizza delivery guy, and he accidentally gets into a cryo chamber, and so he goes into the future. That's what's called Futurama. He had a dog back in the day, and a plot point is that he has the opportunity to bring his dog back. They find his dog, and they're like, oh, we can bring him back from the dead, but he decides not to because he's like, oh, he probably lived a full life. I don't need to bring him back. But then the end of the episode is a montage of how the dog waited outside the pizza shop for years and years and years until he died because he wanted Fry to come back. So I'm gonna cry again. Also, another scene that makes me cry is if I think about the scene from Air Bud where he tries to leave the dog on the island.
Air Bud?
Yeah, the dog that plays basketball.
I don't remember that happening in Air Bud.
Yeah, there's a scene where he's like, I can't keep you. So he brings him to like this, like takes him on this little barge and takes him to an island. And he's like, and the dog is like trying to swim to get to him. And he's like, no, stay. And the dog like keeps trying to get to him. Okay, I'm gonna cry if I keep thinking about all these things. Also, I am hydrating. I'm crying it out. Yeah, does Loki wear clothes? Does he ever wear like a
in
sweater?
the winter? He gets cold.
So like a sweater. Yeah. I already did it, guys. Okay, guys, my ex-boyfriend loved Futurama, so I've seen every episode. We just went through and watched it once, like when we would watch it like when we were going to bed. And so, don't get me wrong, there's probably episodes that I slept through, but like I've seen everything, and I have to say, I judged that show prematurely because I actually really liked it by the end. It's like a comedy, and it's not always like it's a little dated, like it's not always like the most funny. It's kind of like The Simpsons, and then but like there is actually like a thread of a story that like goes through it. There's like romance and stuff.
You're just like crying talking about Futurama.
Okay, it's because Riley told a sad story about her dog.
I said like 5 words and you started crying.
I'm sorry. Okay, first of all, the 5 words you said were incredibly sad. Oh. Yeah, that old man would yell at the dog. Oh my god, my head is like, I need to take more medicine. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get more medicine. I don't know how much I'm allowed to take, but I'm gonna go take. So Riley, you entertain the masses. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The ibuprofen's upstairs.
I can spill all of Sarah's deep dark secrets now if anyone has questions about her. Let me just tell all of her secrets. Oh, Loki, you want to come say hi? Come on, come back up. Come on. Oh my god, don't be shy now. We do kind of match. You're right. That is nice. I wish I could click on the comments. Oh my god, this is like those TikToks. It's like, watch my baby while I'm gone. Oh my god, now I feel pressure. Okay, figure out what you're doing here. We don't actually both fit in this chair, so it's a little difficult when we sit here together.
So I got a little tissue.
Okay, wait. I don't like this position that we're in.
What
We don't both fit in the chair.
I just think the funny thing about Loki is his face doesn't change. He just looks like a blank face while he's doing it. Just like
now he's just behind me.
Guys, Loki is such a funny dog. I met him in person earlier this year, and he is very expressive, I feel like, with his face normally.
Yeah.
Like, he looked at me. I forget what we were talking about, but he looked at me like, girl, if you don't shut the fuck up.
He just has the most intense side eye.
He does. Everybody's noticing that you guys match. What does this mean? Are we baby?
Oh, because Janice said, watch Riley while I'm gone. And I was like, oh, it's like those TikToks where someone like sets up their phone and is like, watch my baby while I'm gone. And they like leave.
No, I actually should have told the chat. I'm like, guys, watch Riley while I'm gone. What's our favorite memory together? I think when I came to visit most recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if I was going
Although I love the origin story of the crunchy pasta being like.
I mean, okay, guys, when me and Riley first met,
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was literally 26. It was 20. I think it was 2015. It was literally almost 10 years ago. Riley came to my house and I gave her I made her some pasta. And apparently I didn't cook the pasta all the way, so it was crunchy.
Yeah. We didn't know each other well enough at that point for me to be like, this is not good. I was just like, yeah.
It was al dente. No, I think what you're saying is that the edges were like uncooked.
Yeah, it was fully crunchy.
I think Loki's looked inside everyone's mouth. I'm pretty sure
he's a tonguer.
He's a tongue. No, I think when I was at your house, I'd been at your house for like an hour, and he ran at me and like was like, because wasn't it like I gasped at something? I went, oh, and he was like,
if your mouth is open, he sees it as an opportunity.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if I have to go off of like a memory that's not necessarily like in person, every time we've done sprints and like done silly hours, like the ones that we did during reading Rainbow.
Oh yeah.
Also we did the silly hours in person as well.
Those weren't just silly hours, those were cursed hours.
We just couldn't stop laughing. Oh my god. Loki is a freak.
He is.
Also, we are going to collab when I come to visit again. So I'm basically I'm going to Texas for half of October to stay with Riley while her parents are on vacation in their house. So because I always do Sarah Ween where I post like 13 videos, I was like, I have to work on that while I'm there. So I was like, why not? So Riley and I are going to film a collab again where we're going to read paranormal romance. I'm also going to film a vlog of like hanging out doing like fall things with like October vibes and put that on Patreon.
I feel like you'll be here for so long that like any video that I post in October,
I'll just
probably be like running around in the background somewhere.
I probably will. Same. What was the third one? There was another one that you were going to be in.
I don't remember.
I don't either. Let me look at my list. Guys, I plan out Sarah Ween way in advance. Right. Okay. I'm looking. Oh, we're gonna do a 24-hour reading vlog together.
Oh yeah.
That'll be on your channel too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna we saw Haley Pham and Disney Sidwell and like a group of other booktube friends did it where they like worked together in person and they did a 24-hour reading vlog. We also had kind of wanted to do that when I came to visit you last time, but I was just coming on like awkward days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, summer party. Something like that in October. We're doing silly goofy times for paranormal romance.
Yes. I think our goal is for neither of us to like our books. So
yeah. Because obviously it's very good paranormal romance out there.
Yeah.
I should read. But no, it'll be really fun. I do need to prep. So I was like planning out what I was going to read soon. And I was like, damn, it's like literally July already. And then I was like, oh wait, I actually have to start. Like if I want some Sarah Ween videos to be done before I go to your house in October, I actually have to start like by the end of July. And I was like, oh, that's going to affect my TBR for sure.
That's so early.
I know, but if you think about it, if I start at the end of July, that's basically I have 2 months before October.
Yeah.
And if I'm also, I don't know, I tried my best to make more Sarah Ween videos, not be vlogs, but I didn't do very well. Let me count how many are vlogs that require reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All of them.
Okay, one of them is the 24-hour reading vlog, which I can just do in person at your house.
But that is reading.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry, I had to remind you of your thesis. Someone read the one about the were turkey? What? I mean, I was looking for a book. Wait, what is it called? I know, Summerween, Sarahween. I can't. I don't know if I knew about Summerween when I came up with the concept of Sarahween, because I didn't really used to watch Gabby's channel until I came back to YouTube. You know what's funny? Gabby and I have talked about this before, but she was one of those people who's been on BookTube as long as me, and I swear to God, I'd never seen her in my life until the year of 2022.
I think probably I found her through Summerween.
That's fair. I think I didn't know about the existence of Summerween because I was kind of out of the loop on BookTube for a while, and then I came back in 2022, and everybody, like, you did vlogs and people were doing vlogs, and I was like, and I started watching Gabby's videos.
I used to always do what was Kayla's like spooky readathon? Spookathon. Was that it?
Oh yeah, that was one that Kayla used to. I done that before. I did that before. I have a vlog on my channel of me doing Spookathon.
And then she stopped doing those, so I was like, oh, what's another?
And then that's how you got
Readathon. And then I found Summerween.
This comment from Jenna: thinking about how you do Sarahween makes me sick because I'm trying my hardest to not get a tension headache this year.
Oh yeah, that was bad last year.
That was really bad. To be honest, I'm going to be upfront though. If we're thinking year-over-year data, the way that I first did Sarahween in comparison to last year was like last year was better because the first year I did the 13 videos in a row. So it was the 13 days leading up to Halloween. So I had to.
And were you filming in real time too?
Yes. There were I had pre-filmed some stuff, but a lot of it was in real time, and so I was every day editing. Like I almost was like Erin actually was literally like, you're not allowed to do Sarahween like that again. And so the second Sarahween was a little bit more chill. Listen, it's me too. Same. Also, it's like, is it like the thing that brings the most subscribers to my channel? Is it the thing that people care about the most? No, it's not. I just like it.
You're committed.
Gosh, Jana should do January. I feel like she could just. Well, I was gonna say she could just call it January.
Yeah.
But Jan, all caps. Jana's not on board. I was exhausted. I was. Wait, what cover are we talking about? Oh, the where one? Oh, she told us what it was.
Stuffed by the where.
Girl.
Wait, let me look this up.
That sounds like a Thanksgiving book.
Let's see. Oh.
Wait, let me go look. And then maybe I'll show it to the chat.
I hate that.
Let me show you guys.
And why is it such a realistic wrinkly turkey?
Okay, look at also I love the way it's cut out. They literally she said, Google, I'm gonna use the wand tool on Photoshop.
I hate that. Hold on to your cranberries and watch out for spilled gravy.
Okay, the only reason this won't work for one of my videos is it's only 13 pages.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is, there's a lot of really crazy novellas out there. I try not to read novellas for these romance videos I do, just because they're just not long enough. There's just not enough in them to go over.
Yeah. What you could do on your Patreon, a dramatic reading.
Oh my God, I should. Guys, I had one spot open. So what I'm doing with Sarahween this year that's a little different too is I'm making it so every third video is a Patreon exclusive. So there will be 13 videos total. It's just some of them will be on Patreon and some of them will be on the main channel. But I was looking for a video to do towards the end of October, and maybe I'm going to do dramatic reading of Were Turkey. I'm writing that down right now. Yeah, the turkey is not good. But I don't know if I was having trouble finding a paranormal romance to read for our video.
Yeah.
I wrote
I mean, I really like paranormal romance.
That's the thing too.
I'm like, oh, I don't know if that'll be good.
Same. I like it. Like, oh well, that's the thing. Is paranormal romance is probably the most like broad kind of genre. So it's like it could be anything. So it's like there's a lot of good books versus like dark romance and taboo romance. It's a little tougher to find the good ones among the group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait, I wrote it down. I wrote one down. There was one called Burn by Suzanne Wright and it had demons in it. It looked kind of silly, and I was like, maybe I'll read that.
That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I've seen this cover before.
Is it supposed to be good? I don't know. I couldn't tell.
I have no idea.
Okay, the new movie with the Elvis guy is literally called The Bike Riders.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Okay, because Trisha kept talking about it on the podcast, and she was calling it like that, and I thought she just like she doesn't always know the names of things, so I thought she just like didn't know what it was called.
Oh yeah, okay, it is. I just googled it.
I like how Hillary goes, I was going to read last night, but instead I went to see 2 movies at the theater. That feels intentional. That doesn't feel accidental. I'm going to go see The Watchers next week during Summerween because The Watchers is my book club pick. So that's going to be the Patreon exclusive video. I'm going to like read the book and then go see the movie.
Yeah. I might go see the new Quiet Place movie.
There's a third one?
Yeah.
Are they not quiet enough? Like how many times?
It's Quiet Place day 1. So it's like before.
Who's in it? What is her face?
No, it's that one guy from Stranger Things, like the Eddie guy that everyone loves. And then Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh, okay.
So it's like different people.
Jim from The Office said, we'll bring some diversity in.
Yeah.
John Krasinski, that's his name. John Krasinski's like, we can mix it up. See, this is what I'm saying. There's too many cursed novellas out there. Oh my God. Whitney sent me one and begged me. She's like, I need you to read this for a video. And it's about a Jack in the Box demon.
Like Jack in the Box?
No, not the restaurant. Like an actual Jack in the Box. Let me look at my text with Whitney because she was like, please read this in one of your videos.
I was so confused. I was picturing like the Jack in the Box like from the fast food.
No, but it was perfect timing that she sent it to me because it was on the Stuff Your Kindle day, so it was free. So I downloaded it just in case. It's called Jacked Up. It's the title. The full title is Jacked Up: A Bloodthirsty Dark Paranormal Romance.
Interesting.
But it's only 200 pages, so I was like, I don't know.
I mean, that's not too short.
I think I'd have to physically read that.
Oh.
Listen, after I had to physically read The Wild by Kay Webster, I'm like, I don't know about all that. Listen, I liked How to Sell a Haunted House. Okay, so there's a question on the Mid-Year Freakout that's like, who's your new favorite character there? I kind of wanted to jokingly say the puppet. I'm like, all you girls hated him, but I don't even remember that character's name though.
It was like Puppin or
oh yeah, it was
Pumpkin,
yeah, something like that. I honestly didn't have a favorite character this year.
I'm trying to think if I did.
It was like every character I could think of was like, oh, that's a character that I already liked. Like if I think of like Emily Wilde, I'm like, oh, I love Poe, but I'm like, I already knew him. Like I just read the sequel and I loved him. The KU authors, they go wild. They go wild. They write whatever comes to mind. They don't ask, like, should I do this? They just do it. I'm concerned about what could happen with the Headless Horseman.
I have read a Headless Horseman one.
Was it good? Oh my gosh.
He didn't need his head.
Okay, but here's the thing, Gabby. Are you recommending this because it's good? Because we're trying to find ones that are not good. I did read that. It's on Patreon. I read it's a door actually. It's not a doorknob. It's the whole door. The whole door is a sentient door. His doorknob is just his phallic appendage. Okay, Erica said Wes from Twice Shy for her favorite character.
Oh, I did love him. And it's very rare for me to love a man, so maybe.
I did really like Miles from Funny Story. I'm just not somebody like okay, for me, if I'm gonna have a favorite character, it's usually gonna be a female main character, or it's gonna be like a cutesy like Poe from Emily Wilde. Like it's gonna be like a little like or like a crazy woman. Like if I had been doing the Mid-Year Freak Out last year, I would have said what's her face from Mindfuck? Lana. Yeah, I would say Lana last year. Or Poe. Keep going back to Poe. I'm scared. Gabby, that won't give us material. She's like, no, it's good though. Like you want me to make fun of a good book? I'm not gonna do that. I don't know, guys. I mean, me acting like I don't say worse things on my channel on a regular basis. Oh my god, whenever my coworkers want to watch my channel, I'm like, don't watch the most popular ones. Like, maybe skip that. Yeah, I like Daniel from Part of Your World. He's good. Guys.
You all just need to read some research.
I don't know if Pucking Around is ever going to be a book that I get to personally.
I don't know if I will either. Because so many of my patrons love it. I would feel so. I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Listen, I already read Icebreaker, and I was shocked I didn't hate that. People really are like, Icebreaker is the worst book ever, and I'm like, I just think it's because I read Haunting Adeline. It's really not that bad, guys. Jana, out of respect for you, I will not read it. I'll read like, if I want to read hockey romance, I'll read like Mile High or something. Actually, my friend Katie's been like begging me to read Mile High. She's like, Sarah, it's so good. Please, please. And I'm like, okay.
I have heard that one's good.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. If you're a romance author and you're writing about hockey, puck is right there. That word is right there.
Yeah.
They're going to use it. Okay, we can't touch Pucking Around. Jana feels too passionately about it. Okay, I liked the romance in Mayfly. You hated Mayfly though.
Yeah.
The curve on like what I think of books has been ruined because of yeah. I don't know. I just thought Icebreaker was like it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was like 3 stars. Yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Mating with marshmallows.
I think people need to stop. They need to log off. Also, you know what this making me think of? You know how a lot of some authors use like Google Docs and stuff to write their stories?
No. Okay, yeah, sure.
I would assume. Apparently, like, okay, this is so random. this came up in a conversation with my coworkers recently because we talked about AI a lot because I work in tech. But apparently, like Google and Facebook and all these people are saying if you have any content in their system, they're like, we can use it to put in our AI.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I started thinking about all the authors that did that. And you know what? I hope that the Marshmallow Smut one is on Google Docs, that goes to Google's AI.
Just so the AI learns.
Yes. Well, because a lot of artists were talking about it too, because like Meta was like anything on here, and so like a bunch of artists on Instagram were like really upset because they were like they're
Yeah.
gonna put art into it, and so then people in the comments on videos about it were like, I'm gonna start putting my art online because it's really bad. um, you're allowed to be fucking around, but you have to either love it or love it. I'm just too volatile of a reader. I don't think I can go near it.
I just already don't like hockey. Like I
Then don't do it then. No. I actually weirdly like hockey romance, so
I don't like hockey. I don't like men. I don't like.
you do.
How many strikes until I'm just? It's not for me.
This is crazy though. I mean, they can have my YouTube thumbnails in the Creative Cloud if they want. Also, hello. I don't know what we're talking about. We're just talking about random stuff. I think my headache is starting to go away.
That's good.
I was also making my to-do list of everything I wanted to do this weekend, and I'm not done yet.
Oh, wow. You know, Saturday is like half over.
What is 4 o'clock? Sure. I have things to do. I want to set up my new desk. I want to hang up my whiteboard on the wall.
Yeah.
Although I need Aaron. Wait, what?
I have to do my desk also. I have to get it upstairs.
Where's your dad? Is he back yet?
No.
He's just too busy eating steak tacos from Taco Bell.
Oh my God, you guys, my dad called me yesterday. I answer the phone. The first thing he says is, I just got a steak taco from Taco Bell. It was really good. You need to go get one. And then he was like, it wasn't on the menu, but they made it for me. And Sarah discovered that he just now learned you can sub meat.
Yeah, okay, listen, I'm a big Taco Bell fan. And I was like, what is he talking about? Because Bob was all like, they made it special for me. And I was like, literally anything on the menu, you can switch out the meat. Like if you want a crunch wrap with steak, if you want a crunch wrap with chicken, like you can switch out the meat on everything.
No, they just made it special for him.
They're like, we don't even serve steak, but we'll get it for you. Yeah, maybe my issue was I took ibuprofen. I don't know why I've always been an ibuprofen girl. I think my mom just bought ibuprofen a lot as a kid, so I'm always like, ibuprofen, that's what I gotta take. But maybe it wasn't the right medicine.
I never use that.
No, not Jenna. Sorry, she goes to bed at 3 a.m. She has time. I did go to bed at 3 a.m. last night. This feels hyper specific. An animal manga convention. That's very specific, I feel. Is that not specific?
I don't know about the manga.
Oh, anime. I was like, is this your way of saying this was a furry convention?
Like we were both trying to be so supportive.
I was like, what? Oh yeah, who did you cosplay as? Oh my God, that's speaking of, I'm going to Dragon Con again this year, and I was gonna make my cosplay, and I don't know if that's happening.
Okay, but where's your Dragon Con vlog from last year?
I got the footage. Okay, no, I'm hopeful I'll edit it for next month. Okay, I could edit that and post. So I want to post one more Patreon video by tomorrow because it's the last day of the month, and I like to always upload at least 2 exclusive videos. But I think I'm gonna prioritize the video of me doing my makeup because a lot of people have asked for like show us how you do your makeup thing.
Yeah.
And over the last honestly 2 months, there was 3 times I did my makeup, and I filmed it each time of like different ways that I do my makeup, so that like it'd be like 3 looks for you if you want to learn something.
Oh,
Oh, I don't
very, very like 2015 beauty guru.
No, it is actually no, because the title I have planned, because I plan out all my titles way in advance. It is How I Do My Makeup, lipstick emoji, 3 looks plus tutorials. That clearly needed forethought for planning.
Yeah.
Wait, Jana, why did you write furries in all caps? Is Jana excited about furries? Here's the thing, guys. Depending on how the vlog, when I do edit my DragonCon vlog, depending on how it comes out, it will determine whether or not I even film this year. I might not. It was like kind of stressful at a convention to like film things.
Yeah.
And also, I'd never been before, and it's really overwhelming. Like, I looked at how many people went last year, and it was 80,000 people.
Oh.
You wouldn't like it. It's a lot of people.
No.
I definitely know what Fire Force is. Oh, wait, that's a picture of you? Oh my God, every time I've ever seen your profile picture, I thought that was a picture of Winona Ryder.
I know. I thought that was like an actress or a model.
Yeah, I literally. Jules is just like, yeah, that's what I look like. No, I'm not kidding. I don't know why. Every time I looked at it, I thought it was like a picture of Winona Ryder from a video, like a movie from the 90s or something. That's like very specifically what I thought.
I feel like that happens a lot where like I'll have like commenters who have the same profile picture and I think I know what it is. And then one day I'm looking at it and I'm like, that is not all what I thought it was.
No, literally, sometimes I'll literally see something. Like I'll be like, there's a dog in that photo and they're standing like this. And then I see it up close and I'm like, that is not what that photo is. Oh, okay. I thought Jana was just really excited about furries. You know, yeah. The lines at DragonCon are also just crazy. Although me and Aaron got a hotel this year to like stay close, walking distance, but it was really expensive. And we live in Atlanta. I was like, why am I paying the price of like a vacation to be the ghost somewhere in my like I live 20 minutes away. Wait.
What is this?
Oh, because that could be the like the top, the cup, and then the boob.
I kind of see it. Yeah,
It's her cat going. I could see that. That's so funny. She just thought Anna just boldly had a boob as her. Oh my gosh. I don't know if well, I guess the real actress would be there. I was like, I wouldn't be not waiting for anything for 26 hours.
That's crazy.
Erica was like, teach their own. 175,000. I would say the good thing about DragonCon is that even when like 80,000 people go, it takes place across like 5 different hotels in downtown Atlanta. So it's like each hotel is really busy, but like people are also outside walking because you have to walk between the hotels and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like less. I would say it's like the craziest at night, because at night people kind of just wander around drinking alcohol. Because the Marriott serves these buckets, and they're called buckets of rum, and they're like tropical drinks with rum in them, and it's just literally a bucket of alcohol.
Oh wow!
It costs like $20. I will drink those. That's actually why me and Aaron are staying in the cities, because we want to drink. Also, DragonCon is one of the only conventions that has like 24-hour programming. So like if you want to go to a rave at 7 a.m., you can.
Oh.
Like literally there's parties like all night into the morning, and then like there's like panels at like 8 a.m.
That sounds like a nightmare to me, but I think you will have fun.
Listen, I'm not doing a raves at 7 a.m. Actually, no. My goals for DragonCon are actually a lot like sillier. So they have sewing classes, and I want to take a sewing class. That's what I want to do.
Oh.
And some of the sewing classes, like if you get into them, they like are all day. So like there was one last year on like how to sew a corset, and I want to take that. I want to do that.
That would be fine.
So what happened was I had never been to Dragon Con before, and I didn't know how signing up for the classes works. And it came out the Monday before Dragon Con, and I didn't know until my friend Casey told me. And so by the time I looked at the classes, they were like all sold out. So now I know the week before Dragon Con, I'm gonna keep logging into the app to be like, because I want to sign up for like corset making or something, because I think that I would actually get something out of that. But the funny thing is that that's very not Anna. Anna, I still get you confused. There's this other Anna in the comments that always comments, and I'm always like, Anna, and then it's not you every time. They're like Anna2271 or something like that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna rave. I'm not gonna rave at 7 a.m. I'm gonna probably like stay up till like 2 a.m. and then go to bed. Yeah. I do have a little sewing video I need of making a book sleeve. I just haven't put it on Patreon yet.
Oh yeah, you filmed that forever ago.
Oh, the way that I have like a backlog of Patreon videos that I could just edit. Like I also remember when I filmed what I ate for lunch for a month.
Yeah.
I still have that footage as well.
I want to see all. I keep telling you like do this video, and then you film it, and then I never see it.
You know why? Because I'm making videos for my main channel. Also, do we want to do another sprint?
Yeah.
What was that? You're like, I've been waiting. Actually. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we've only been talking for 30 minutes, okay? It's worse when we do it usually.
Wait, that was only 30 minutes?
Wait, what?
That was only 30 minutes?
Yeah, we got off of the other sprint at like 3:40.
Talking forever.
We have
not. Okay.
Riley's like, I'm done with you. Anyway, do you want to do an hour again? Do you want to do 45 minutes? What do you want to
do? You have to film, right?
Or do you have to film?
Yeah, so let's do an hour.
All right, let's do it. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Loki's back.
Yeah, I was editing a video, but then he commandeered one of my arms. So
Why is he staring at you?
I don't know. He just loves me.
For me, if Billy was doing that, I'd be like, "Oh, it's because you want something."
No, he just likes attention.
Yeah, Billy's upstairs sleeping. She loves to sleep. She's a sleeping girl.
I think it's also because since I live alone, usually when I'm talking out loud, it's to him.
So he's like, "Excuse me, who are you talking to?" Also, hello. I don't know what everyone's reading. Bookish reading the third Veronica Speedwell. Manacled. We're all staring at it. Was this because my camera was off?
Oh.
Stop. He does love to stare though. He's a starer.
He is a starer. Sometimes it pisses me off because, like, you know, when you can feel someone looking at you, and it's just like, sometimes it's intense, and I'm like, you need to stop.
Also, yay, half a soul. Love half a soul.
Oh my god, everyone's reading like the cute kind of Regency books that we love.
Change of Heart. What's that? Is that a romance?
I don't know. I love how whenever anything is a romance, you like assume that I know what it is.
Here's the thing. Like, I would say like 75% of the time you do know.
Okay, but there's so many romance books. I don't know all of them.
Jana probably knows. Yeah, The Watchers is my book club pick for the month for Patreon. So, honestly, wait, that's kind of confusing. Chapter 19 or 30. That's confusing. What does that mean?
I think 19 out of 30.
Oh, I thought she was like 19 or 30. No, what she did was a fraction, and I should probably know fractions. Oh my god, Char actually read. Love that. Queen of Nothing. That's the Holly Black book, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Bailey, you know, she only has one eye look, and she doesn't look at me too often. Ooh, Emily Wilde. I was just talking about Emily Wilde in my mid-year freakout that I filmed. Maybe he spaces out. Dinner. Martha, it's 5:23.
I eat dinner at 5.
Do you?
Yeah.
I eat dinner at like 8 p.m.
Well, okay, that's because you stay up for another 10 hours.
I don't like your tone of voice. It's the new Kate Canterbury. I don't know who she is, but it's her new book. Do you know her?
Sounds familiar. I don't think I read anything.
Paperbacks from Hell. What is that?
Ooh, that's Grady Hendrix. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what meds? Ibuprofen?
The ibuprofen's kicking in.
What are you talking about? Yeah, my headache is a little less. She acts like I took like opiates or something. Dinner has to cook. I guess that's fair. If you start at 5:30, 5, 5, and then it's ready by 6, I get that, I guess.
What's funny is when I have dinner with my parents, we eat at 4:30.
Your parents are like, we are out to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I did with my mid-year freakout though? It always has that question like, what's your newest fictional crush? But I feel like that only made sense when I used to read YA, and I'm like, I don't have fictional, so I just took that question out because I was like, I don't really have fictional crushes anymore.
Yeah, I think I've taken that out the past couple years. And I always add some like questions that aren't part of it.
I don't.
I think I'm gonna use the questions that Gavin did in his because he added some that I liked.
Oh yeah. There was another person because Katie Marie, she tagged me in hers because she mentioned me. And she has like, I'm like, I've never seen this question. Like she had new questions that were like, who are your favorite creators in the community and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, In a Jam. I feel like you said you wanted to read that before.
Oh yeah, I do want to read that. I have that in my list of like cozy romances that people have recommended.
Ooh, cute. Is there jam in it?
I think there's jam on the cover, maybe. I don't know. There better be jam.
You have a British. Oh my god, you should. Wait, what is it? A jam fantasy or is it just contemporary romance?
In a jam?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's contemporary.
Okay. Because I was like gonna say if it was like fantasy romance, then it would like pair really well with how you felt with the Honey Witch because there's honey and there's jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but then I was like, no. I think before I've also said like favorite book couple or something like that instead.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I can't say funny story for that many answers.
I don't think I get book crushes ever.
Me neither. Cindy changed it to a book character I would bang.
Oh.
And she said the guy from Bride.
Yeah.
She's like, I like that he had a shaved head. I was like, okay, Cindy. But yeah. I just don't know if ibuprofen is making people high. Also, mine might even be expired. Let me look. Oh, no wonder it didn't work. Do you want to know when this expired?
2 years ago.
December of 2021. Guys, no wonder I still have a headache. I've taken 4 of these. This is what you get for buying a 500 bottle.
Well, see, I buy big bottles and I go through them.
Well, that's true. You're a headache girl, though.
I be making all my little concoctions. I'm like, what pills today?
Okay, this is not my story, but it's Katie Colson's. It's so funny. She called me and she told me that she's really allergic to pets. Like she's only come to my house once because Billy, I don't know, could just like sense that like she didn't want to touch her. So Billy was like, I'll jump on you. And like she kept having to wash her hands because she's very allergic. But she went to her friend's house that had a cat. And so she, on her way there, she took a Claritin because she's like allergies. She thought Claritin was like Benadryl where you can take more than one. So she took one. She gets there. She's still feeling weird. So she takes another. She's still feeling weird. Her friend's like, you should probably take some like allergy meds. So she takes another. Then she gets home. She takes 2 more. She's taken 5 one-a-day allergies. She threw up and passed out. And then one of her patrons was like, you could have, like, our patron was like a nurse or a doctor or something, was like, you could have died.
That's crazy.
And she was, I just thought it was so, I mean, it's not funny. That's scary. But it's funny because it's like, she thought it was like Benadryl. You could just keep taking them. Even then, I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to take 5 Benadryl.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, Stoker would be a good answer for like favorite hero of a book. Do love Stoker. Anyway, also a perfect topic for Katie Colson. But anyway, that was hilarious. Oh, I do have acid reflux. Luckily for me, this expired in 2021, so I think I'm safe. No, I'm literally gonna go to the gastro to talk about like, do I have GERD? Because I might.
Oh.
I've been taking my omeprazole every day. I went to a pole class on Thursday, and it was like a stretching class. And the teacher came over because I was like not doing some of the stretches, and she's like tried to give me other ones to do. She's like, oh, if you can't do that, do this instead. And I had to look at her and go, I am unwell from my acid reflux. That's why I'm laying here. I don't know. Something about being in downward dog was not doing it for my acid reflux.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, we were like doing downward dog and like putting our legs in like one leg in the air, and I was like, my acid reflux was not having that.
Oh my God, we do that in yoga. My yoga class and your pole class.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, a lot of mobility and stretching is just yoga.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's harder than it seems. Like, you would think just putting one leg up when you're in downward dog would be easy, but it's actually not.
I don't know. All the 70-year-old women in my yoga class, they can do it.
Okay, maybe they're more fit than I am.
Oh my God, wait. There's this one woman in our yoga class. and my mom and I crack up laughing every single time because the entire class she's like moaning. Like every stretch, she's like, mm. You can just hear it the whole time.
Like, is it a moan like it feels good, or a groan like it feels bad?
She mixes it up.
A little bit of both. Yeah. That's actually me in the class. I feel like I don't know if I would take codeine. The only time I've gotten codeine is when I've got my wisdom teeth out. I got Tylenol with codeine in it. Also, this was perhaps illegal, but when I got my IUD put in, they don't give you anything. But my friend Megan had some old painkillers from when she had surgery, so I took them. I don't think that's necessarily legal. Consider that I think they were opiates, but like
I would say no.
I took 2. I mean, listen, I didn't overdo it. Something to say about me, even though for some reason on this live I've taken 4 ibuprofen. No, I took 2 before and then 2 on. I am anti-medicine. Not actually. This is how I announce to everyone I'm an anti-vaxxer. No. No, I'm not anti-medicine for everyone. I just, for myself, for some reason, am anti-taking medicine. So I will, like, the only reason I've taken medicine today for my headache is because Aaron made me.
Yeah.
But I've been drinking water. Silver sneakers.
Oh yeah, my grandma used to do the silver sneakers classes.
Oh, that's like a thing.
I think so. I definitely heard that.
Mm.
I think at her like little retirement community, that's what they called.
Mm-hmm. Also, I don't like it when people do things loudly. Like when people sneeze and they sneeze like the decibels, like 15 decibels. Like, why are you sneezing that loud? Is 15 decibels a lot?
I don't know.
I was making up decibels. I don't know what decibels are. Anyway, a lot of decibels. I just, when someone sneezes and it's like, and you're like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I just think that this is funny because when you were here, I felt like you were so loud in everything that you did.
That's true, actually. No.
I was like, oh my God.
Hey, like walking. I walk loud. What else did I do that was loud?
I can't say it.
Okay, now it's all, guys. I don't want.
Don't say it. I'm crying.
Oh my God. No, now it sounds so sketchy. Oh my God. I am a loud person though. Like you knew when I was on the stairs, didn't you?
Yeah.
When I used to live in an apartment with my roommates, Megan and Katie would always be like, we always know when you're home because we can hear you on the stairs outside. Like literally outside the apartment. I'm a stomper. I stomp.
You are a stomper.
I shuffle my feet too. Okay, but what I was gonna say, I was specifically talking about sneezes though, because this is a horrible pet peeve of mine, but one of my biggest pet peeves in this world is people sneezing. And I know that's really evil because you can't help it when you sneeze.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, if you sneeze more than once, I'm gonna call the police. Like I actually want to look through my phone because I recorded it once because my mom left me a voicemail of her sneezing 6 times in a row. Because I think that's where the pet peeve was born. Because my mom will be in the middle of talking. Like, let's say she was like, let's go to the movies today and see. And she'll go, and she'll sneeze 6 times. And then she'll just finish her sentence. And we'll go see the new Marvel movie. Like, she just, I have a recording of it. And I need to play it for you guys. It's really old. It's from like years ago. But I've kept it because it really explains why I find sneezing annoying. But it's in my videos. Let me find it. Oh, here it is.
Okay. And you apparently owe.
You see? to tell me that I owed somebody money. This video is from 2015. This is from 9 years ago. I have kept it so that people understand why sneezing, and I literally record it. This is why sneezing is my pet peeve.
That is so funny.
I've been scarred. This is what it was.
This is what I meant. Yes, exactly that.
Jenna's like, I'll tell. It is silly hours. How did we get here? This is whenever me and Riley do sprints together, we get really silly.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately sometimes when I eat make mouth noises.
I think I don't get annoyed by mouth noises unless I hate the person.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It depends on what I'm eating. So it's like if I'm eating like ice cream or something, I make more mouth noises. So like yesterday, me and Aaron got ice cream after we went to dinner, and we were in the car, and he hates mouth noises, and so I was eating, and he goes, "You're really enjoying that ice cream, huh?" And I was like, "Are you saying something about the way I'm eating it?" And he was like, "No." Yeah. I just need to explain to people, because whenever I say my pet peeve is sneezing, people are like, that's so like rude. Like, 'cause it's just like people can't help it. But I think I just need people to know the origins of my mom has done this my whole life. So when someone sneezes more than once in a row, I'm like,
My dad is a 10 sneezer. If he sneezes once, he has to sneeze 10 times.
I hope. Well, when I come to Texas next, he'll be in Europe. So I actually was sad that I'm not overlapping at all with them being back.
Yeah.
Because I won't see them, but I'll come back another time. But okay, this is less unhinged than normal. Oh.
No, I do like ASMR mouth sounds sometimes. It depends.
Do you like ear licking?
Not ear licking.
Gavin reveals he watches, you know, those like boyfriend POV ASMR.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's watching. Oh my gosh. Okay, Miss Jana has what we would call misophonia. She doesn't like to hear people eat. Yeah, I would imagine eating a mango would, because people, you really got to get intimate with mango to eat a mango. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've never, I mean, obviously I've had mango. I've never like eaten it myself. Like I've eaten it in a recipe or something.
Yeah. You got to get up in there.
Yeah. You got to get intimate.
Gavin said, y'all on Unhinged?
Not Gavin being like, I do watch the boyfriend POV, actually. Also, I feel like our sprints next weekend on Gabby's channel are going to be unhinged, because the people, it's like us and then Gavin and Katie. Gabby's probably the least unhinged of all of us. Gabby's like, I picked out my craziest friends and brought them all into one. Well, actually, I don't consider you to be that unhinged.
It depends what time of the day it is.
Yeah. That's true.
Once it's past 6 o'clock, you can't trust what comes out of my mouth.
Gavin's gonna gather that you're looking.
Okay, I'll do a little research.
Miss Ashley said, send it. Actually, send it to the chat. It's like, let's get a little so what I originally thought that he was saying is he was going to record some ear licking so that you could really get it from someone you love. Yeah, you're actually not that unhinged.
Yeah.
I think that's why when we did that collab together and you were talking about American Queen, everybody was like, I've never heard Riley talk about this.
Well, okay, it's because when I don't like a book, I just don't want to think about it. But you made me think about it and talk about
it. True. You wouldn't be DNF'd, honestly.
Yeah.
Gabby's going to regret inviting us all. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not going to be in charge, so we will actually do reading sprints. If I'm in control, that's when it's tough to do reading sprints. Just say, right? Do you want ear licking from him?
We need the Gavin ASMR channel.
We do. Wait, doesn't Gabby has an ASMR channel?
Yeah.
Okay, we are gonna read because Gabby, I think, listen, I'm not gonna obstruct Gabby from Summerween. Summerween is big. I'm a little nervous for those sprints just because I think they're gonna be a lot of people. I'm gonna be like quiet as a church mouse, as if I've ever been quiet in my life. I'm gonna be like, wait to be called on. I'll raise my hand. The thing is, there's gonna be a lot of yappers on there because Katie's a yapper as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't feel any type of way about ASMR either way. It doesn't. I don't get the tingles, but it also doesn't like. I don't think it's bad either. It just doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for me. I don't know what time is it next weekend. Did she tell us? 2 p.m.
Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 our time.
Yeah, 1 p.m. your time, 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we might enter silly hours. We don't know.
Yeah. Depends how long we go.
Karen's like, let me. I'm trying to picture. Okay, so obviously the ASMR, they get up close to the microphone. I'm trying to picture how you would mimic ear licking.
No, because a lot of the ASMR people have microphones that have ears on them. So it's like when they're at this ear, and you like hear it on this side, and when they're over here, you hear it on this side.
They lick the ear.
So they can literally get up there and lick. It's literally ear licking.
I think the only ASMR that's ever done anything for me is when I was in elementary school. I went to Disney with my family on vacation. And back when it used to be MGM Studios, I don't know what it's called now, but like that part of the park, MGM Studios, I went with my family. There was this, it wasn't a ride, it was like an experience where you put headphones on and it was like you go to the barber and stuff. And yeah. It was like, what's that guy from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Drew Carey or whatever. It was like his experience because I think he used to have a show or something. I don't know. Clearly he paid a lot of money to have a ride at Disney, but yeah. I will be well behaved on that stream. Thank you for everyone doubting me.
I'm doubting you, but we'll see.
Oh, I hate when Billy makes mouth noises. That makes me angry.
When it's like the middle of the night and I'm trying to fall asleep and I just hear Loki licking himself, nothing makes me more enraged.
I'm like, Billy, get out of your coochie right now. Get out. Stop. This is the thing. I think ASMR is pretty divisive among people, whether you like whatever. But again, it's not bad for me. It just doesn't do anything for me. Do you get the tingles too?
Not with everything, but yeah. Depends.
What about the ones that you listen to, like to go to, like when you used to listen to the Hobbit or whatever?
Yeah, my favorite. Oh my gosh, she took them off of YouTube. But my favorite was this like old British woman who would like quietly whisper like the first chapter of the Hobbit book. Amazing.
Do you listen to ASMR still, even though you use your Hatch like sound machine?
I do sometimes. Honestly, sometimes I just watch it during the day. I'm like, let me just watch.
Okay, me and Aaron, this is weird, but we sleep separately. I mean, a lot of my patrons know this, but like me and my boyfriend don't always sleep in the same room. And earlier this week I complained like, oh, we should sleep in the same room this week. And so he was like, oh, we'll do it on Friday, but I forgot I said that. And then yesterday he was like, oh, do you still want to sleep together tonight? And I was like, can I use my sound machine? And he was like, no. And I was like, no. It's not looking good for us sharing a room.
Yeah.
I love my Hatch now that I've had it for so long.
I know. I think I'm gonna take it with me on my trip next week.
Have you taken it out of your house before? Like, have you taken it to and from, like, to your parents' house or anything?
No.
I think I might bring it in October.
Well, I will take it to my parents' house for then.
Yeah, no, but I think I'll bring mine as well because I'll be there for 2 weeks.
We'll just both have our hatches.
I'm very behind in the chat. We won't talk about what has been said on Patreon, but there has been some pretty cursed. We went over some old Reddit stories, a lot of cursed things on Patreon. I see why you like.
So there's this other thing.
This is a little other fact. He's like, this is why I like the ear licking. Interesting. That was interesting. Well, I need to go find some medicine that is not expired.
Yeah.
So, thank you to everyone. This is me closing out. I feel like I either meander saying goodbye on a sprint, or I very abruptly goodbye. Anyway, but my headache still hasn't gone away, and now I filmed my mid-year freakout, so I think I'm going to edit it. And yeah, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined, because this was obviously to celebrate hitting 50,000 subscribers. And if you want more unhinged reading sprints from me and Riley, we do them on we pretty much do sprints together on Patreon, like at least once a month. Yeah. And then well, also, if you want public ones, like if you don't want to join Patreon, we will be on Gabby's channel next Saturday for Summerween.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. But thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Bye.